Facade grants are paid for with hotel-motel tax revenues. Governor Ronner says the public needs to put pressure on their local lawmakers to pass bills to fund education and state operations in lieu of a full-year state budget. Governor is urging Illinoisans to stand up and demand action from the legislature.
We need make phone calls, send emails, come to Springfield and knock on doors, because one way or another, we're going to get the legislature back in town.
Speaker Madigan had said the House would be meeting every Wednesday this month, but canceled today's session. His office's progress is being made on negotiating a budget and other issues among the working groups of lawmakers. WBLBK News time is 8:10. Local news brought to you by Milex and Mr. Transmission Complete Auto Care. They're next to Batteries Plus on DeKalb Avenue in Sycamore. WBLBK meteorologist forecast is next.
Yes, that is correct. Are people protesting? Are they there? Should be calling the people. Call your elected representatives.
Who?
No, because I would imagine, especially the people that are greatly affected by this.
I'm sure they've sent emails and letters and form emails and form letters and calls.
Now, what do you think these politicians are doing? Just blocking it out, or just?
No, I mean they take it. I'm sure they deflect it, and I'm sure they say nobody wants to see a state budget more than me, but we can't get. And if you're a Democratic state lawmaker, you say nobody wants to see a state budget more than me. I know it's hurting you. And did you think about the effect it's having on Group X? And but the problem is we can't get the governor to drop his reforms. So if you're a Republican lawmaker, you say the problem is we can't get Michael Madigan to compromise.
Wow, I'm worried about Group X as well. I'm glad you mentioned them. Thanks for that. All right, that's a grim assessment of what's going on in our state. Thank you, sir. 8:12 is the time. We will check the weather. That's next. WLBK brings back the tradition of playing the national anthem on the radio, and we'd like to give you an opportunity to be part of this patriotic moment. We invite all local performers and schools to send us your rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner to be considered for airing. For details, go to WLBKradio.com. Listen weekdays at 11:57 a.m., Saturdays and Sundays at 8:30 a.m. for our national anthem. You love your ride. Whether it's new or used, it's yours. So when it's time for repair, it's easy to worry. The cost, the inconvenience, the mechanic. You don't have to worry. Entrust your vehicle to the inexpensive experts at A1 Auto Repair. Local, honest, and dependable. A1 Auto Repair makes your wheels go round. Schedule a free estimate now at 815-756-9054. That's 815-756-9054 or online at a1automotivedecalb.com. Is the time here. Time to check this weather, brought to you by FS Fast Stop. Let's check in now with staff meteorologist Mike Spiel. Mike, good morning, sir. What's happening out there?
Well, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Going to be in for another terrific day today. It's bright and sunny out there now. We may see a few fair weather cumulus clouds develop around this morning and afternoon due to heating. But all in all, it should be a five-star kind of day. Temperatures will be topping out in the lower 70s. Humidity will remain low. Should be very comfortable for any of your outdoor plans. Well, after today, things will go downhill a little bit for Thursday and Thursday night. We're going to be bringing in some periods of showers and thunderstorms to our local area. Matter of fact, some activity may get very close to our area by daybreak on Thursday. We're expecting temperatures to be inching up a little closer towards 80 tomorrow, and we ought to be up around 90 for highs come Friday, Saturday, so a couple of hot, steamy days before we quickly cool back down, but just briefly for Sunday.
Thank you, sir. We'll talk to you again at the bottom of the hour, my friend.
Mostly sunny today, 73 for a high. Becoming partly cloudy tonight, low 57. Periods of showers and thunderstorms Thursday, warmer, high 78. Some more showers and storms for Thursday night, warm, muggy, low 66. And a slight chance for a shower thunderstorm early Friday. And partly cloudy, very warm, and muggy, high up near 90. Early temperatures making some nice gains, 60 now. 63% humidity, wind northwest at 5. I'm Mike Spiel. for WLBK.
So why are these excessively warm days on Friday and Saturday, Mike? Is it just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess, huh?
Yeah, well, there's going to be some a building ridge of high-pressure aloft, which is going to act like a heat pump, drawing the warm, humid air up from the southern plain states. But just as that ridge moves over us, it's going to get shunted back westward a little bit as a little front comes down from the northeast and cools us down for Sunday.
All right, I'll be rooting for the shunting. I'll be looking forward to the shunting.
Okay.
Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome.
Mike Spiel, staff meteorologist, a little explaining how the meteorological terms, the shunting. I'm all about the shunting. 8:15 is the time. This look at the weather brought to you by FS Fast Stop. They're just fast.
When the weather is nice, everything starts to speed up. Running errands, running kids, spontaneous getaways, that big family road trip, or just cruising around town. There's no easier place to fill up than FS Fast Stop on Peace Road in DeKalb. FS Fast Stop is always open and ready for you when you need them most. Easy in and back on the road fast with no lines. And all major credit cards accepted. FS Fast Stop is not just for big trucks, so don't be shy. Load up the family, fill up the tank, and hit the open road. FS Fast Stop, Peace Road, DeKalb, and also in Rochelle and Waterman. It's just fast.
When's the last time you sat down to a home-cooked meal? We do it every day at the Lincoln Inn. Hi, I'm Bill McMahon. We really make dining something special, something memorable. Our phenomenal menu offers old-fashioned breakfast favors, enhanced by fresh-baked muffins and pastries, and we have an extensive selection of homemade soups. And our grill is certainly something to get excited about. Nothing goes with a hot Italian beef or a perfectly seasoned brisket like our fresh-baked bread. Enjoy a memorable and personal experience every time you visit the Lincoln Inn Family Restaurant and Bakery in downtown DeKalb.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope we're all doing well. We've made it to the middle of the week. We got some big news tomorrow. The DeKalb girls softball team is doing something really special right now. They're getting ready to go play in the state championship semifinal game and then hopefully the title game the next day. There will be a send-off for them tomorrow morning before they head to East Peoria. The time and place for the send-off will be worked out today. Their next game will be Friday evening at 5:30. Some professional news. It was a bad day for Chicago baseball yesterday. The Cubs were almost able to pull off the comeback win. The Cubs were down 3-1 in the 8th inning. The bases are loaded with nobody out, but the Cubs only managed one run as Dexter Fowler had a sacrifice fly to left field to bring in a run. And now with one out, the next Cub batter was Jason Hayward, who grounded into a double play. Cubs lost 3-2 to a sub-500 team in the Phillies. The White Sox looked promising for the first part of the scoring 5 runs in the first 2 innings. However, that would be the only runs produced by the White Sox as they lose to the Nationals 10-5. Bryce Harper hit a long double in the 5th inning, scoring 2 runs, which gave the Nats the lead for the rest of the game. The NBC plans on sending 2,000 employees to Rio for the Olympics, which take place August 5th through the 21st. Some employees, a small handful, according to NBC, who do not want to travel due to the Zika virus, including Morning News co-host Savannah Guthrie, who is pregnant with her 2nd child. The virus can cause severe birth defects. NBC said no one will be required to travel. What to watch for? The Cubs and Sox both in action today. The Sox are looking to bounce back from their loss yesterday, hosting the Nationals again. First pitch at 7:10 tonight. The Cubs look for a rubber match win on the road against the Phillies as the team split the first 2 games. That first pitch is this afternoon at 12:05. And Game 3 of the NBA Finals will be tonight, as LeBron said this is a must-win for his Cleveland crew. So far this postseason, the Golden State Warriors have lost Game 3 in every round of the playoffs. Golden State lead Cavs 2-0. Kevin Love will be a game-time decision as he has to go through concussion protocol. Tip-off will be at 8 o'clock tonight. I'm Marcus Patton. This has been your WBK Sports Update.
Thank you, Marcus. 8:18 is the time here at FM 98.9 AM 1360. Time for your Bloomberg Business Report.
This is a Bloomberg Market Minute. The big department stores are finding it tougher and tougher to compete with e-tail. We saw that reflected in their earnings last quarter. And now this survey is backing up that struggle. For the first time, consumers are saying they made more of their purchases online than in stores. The Wall Street Journal says the UPS ComScore poll of 5,000 online shoppers found 51% making their buys on the web last year. Yahoo is looking for buyers for more than just its core internet businesses. It's kicked off an auction for a portfolio of about 3,000 patents as it looks for ways to make its intellectual property pay off. Some of those patents date back 20 years and include its original search technology. Wall Street this morning is getting a little push from crude oil futures, which are up about 65 cents to $51 a barrel. Investors expecting to see U.S. crude stockpiles fall further. S&P futures are up 4, NASDAQ futures gaining 8, Dow futures adding 31. I'm Joan Doniger, Bloomberg Radio.
8:19 is the time for the WLBK obituary report.
Douglas Gilbert George, age 62, of Orlando, Florida, and formerly of Waterman, passed away unexpectedly on Sunday. Funeral service for Douglas George will be held Saturday morning at 10